Journey with Stone and Love. It's a CVT guitar lesson for Colton. The man, Neil Schon. Escape's probably, actually not even probably, this is my favorite Journey album. 1981. I think it's their heaviest, hardest, just full of great songs. Every song on this album is my favorite. Lineup with Steve Smith and Ross Valory, I just love it. So, standard tuning. Section 1A coming in at 0 seconds. Now, it's what I call the rock G. It's played a lot like this by rock players. 3E muted A, 3B, and 3E. So the angle of this it mutes the A. You'll strum them all. Rest 2 more times into D major. Now third finger's already where it needs to be. So you just got to get down to the 2E and the 3G. Come up here and mute the string 6. Hit them all. And then again to a D suspended. Just add the pinky to 3E. So that leads us into C add 9. That's the same as the G, the rock G, but we're going to go to the 3rd fret on the A string. And that mutes the D, and I'm also, with the tip of my finger, muting string 6. So, so it'd be once, rest, twice. This next chord is called a G/B. It's a G chord with the B on the bass end. So we can keep the 3/3 on the E and B, go to 2A. And strum those, muting the D string, strings 5 through 1. Now this is pretty tricky. He goes, you'll keep everything, but all the movement comes off the bass strings. 2, 3, 2, open. That's all on the A. And then 2 off the low E with the muted A string. Hit all of them. So it's... that goes 4 times. Then section 1B comes in at 33 seconds. It's the same thing with a different ending. And then to come out of it, you stay on this G/B, which is the 2nd fret on the A. Go down, up, and then to the C add 9. All you gotta do is go to the 3A, and still strum them. Go down, up, down, up. So it's walks us right into the section 2 at 41 seconds, which is the D major from the bottom up. 2, 3, 2, open D. You can get that open A in there as well. With the thumb, mute string 6. We're gonna strum them, and then on the A string, go open 2, 3, vibrato into the rock G. Once, rest, twice. So it's, and then 3A, 5D, 5G. It's just a power chord with the octave in it. C to a G. Just move it up 1 string each. And then right back to the D chord. Open 2, 3 on the A. Vibrato into the rock G. Okay, there's several solo bits in here. Solo 1 comes in at 57 seconds. And this starts on the 17th fret on the high E. I'd use the 3rd finger, back it with a couple. So we're going to bend a whole step, release it, and bend it again. Stop the note, come back, do a bend, release, pull off to 15, to 17E, and there's a quick, and I mean real quick, pull off to 14, leading into the 17B bend. Hold the bend, pick, release, 15B vibrato. So, the trail off slide. And then around fret 12 on the G, this isn't critical, that's why it's in parentheses. you're going to slide up to 17G. Now that's important that we get to the 17G, but if you slide from here, it's fine. You know, but I had to give you a start point. You can't really hear the start point. Once you get to 17G, we're going to go 17B. You can go down up on 1715B, 17G. So you'll go. Once you get to the 17, we'll slide it down to around 10, and slide back up. Those little things aren't critical, Colton, those little slides there, but he did it that way in the studio. And a minute 2, it's a fast run, similar to what we just did. 17 on the G, and you're gonna go end up alternate picking this to get it fast. You go 17G on the B string, go 15, 17, 15, 17G, 17, 15B, 17G, 17B bend. You may want to take the triplet of, and get used to that. You know what I mean? So, and you're adding the to the beginning of it. And then 2G. You're gonna bend the 2nd fret G. Pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I gotta go to page 3 here. And then release it and pull off to the open, so it's. And then after you pull off to the open G, go to the 2D. And then you're right back into the verses. No star, which would be the. Instead, he throws in these little filler riffs, you know. 14G, 15B. You're gonna. I'd back that G. Bend it. Hit both of them. Bend the G string a whole step. Stop them. Come back and hit them twice. Then release it the 2nd time, so it's 12G vibrato. Slide. Okay, then you're gonna go back to that. You'll repeat all the. And instead of doing, there's another filler riff. It's not a real tough one, it's short. That'll be the filler there. On the G string, down, up, down, open 2, 2. Bend, kind of a hold the bend, release, pull off to the open G. Then you're gonna do it again. And that filler riff the next time is this. Real short blues riff, 15B, slide to 17. So it's, oops, I'm missing it. And then 15E, down, up, down. The rest is repeats. The next new part is solo number 2 at 154, and man, is just a burning solo. Hold on here. Lost my spot. (5G) pinch harmonic bend release pull off to 3. 15B or 15D pinch vibrato. 3D half step bend pinch. These are all pinch harmonics. On the A, go 5, 4, 3, 1, 3, slide to 5. Then go 3A, 1A, 3A, slide to 5. Vibrato. So from the pinch harmonic on the D string 3rd fret half step bend, it's 157, so that was our 154 timestamp. 157, we're going to go 5A, slide to 7. And you're going to, from there, you're going to go to 5D up. 7D down, pull off to 5. To 7D. And then 7, pull off to 5 again. To the 7A. So that gives you 5D vibrato. So. 5D, slide to 9. Use the third finger to do it. Once you get to 9, it's almost a similar riff. Go 7G. Watch your pick directions in your tabs. So let's take it from the 7G, 9G, pull off to 7, go 9 on the D, 7, 9G, 10B, bend, release, bend, and there's a rest in there, 10E, and then hit them both, but bend only the B string, 10E, pre-bend release off the 10B, you're already there, 8 on the B twice, and then the next timestamp is 202. You'll bend the 10E, 10 on the E and B, but bend the B, go up down, 8B vibrato. So, oops, I'm missing it. There it is. Then we can move to page 4. 10 on the E to 9G bend. 10B to 9G bend. So you have really cool. Up down, up down. 7G slide 205, our last timestamp. No, it isn't. There's a couple more timestamps. 17B half step bend. And then 17, 15B, 17G, twice, bend, 17G, 15G, and then watch the picking on this, 17DGD, kind of do the finger shift there, and rather than an individual lift, leading into 15G, 17D, so it's... Oops. .207, 17G bend. Cool little riff. 17G bend. 15B. 18B pull off to 15. 17G. And then repeat that pull off to the 17G. So you have... You can even subgroup that, Colton, those 3 notes. He does it twice, so 18B bend vibrato. 209. This is the last timestamp of this solo. 18B, we're going to bend it a whole step. No, wait, we already did that. 15 on the high E to 17G bend release pull off to 15, so it's, and then 17 pull 15, so it's. So 17, 15D to 17A vibrato. It's just pentatonic stuff. Alright, so the next new part is really kind of the synth part. I'm going to go ahead and go to the clean channel on this. 9, 10, 12 on the D, and then 13, 12, 11 DGB. So it's from there, move it up a whole step to 15, 14, 13 to 10, 9 AD. That gives you this. Alright, from there, start it kind of over here. 9, 10, 12 on the D, 13, 12, 11 DGB. So that's the same. But this time it changes to 8, 7, 6 DGB. Then on the A string, go 8, 7, 5. And then 𝐂𝐿 comes in with this natural harmonic on the 5th fret G string, right above the silver fret wire, okay? Light pressure, pick, and whammy bar. Remember, he had his Les Paul with the whammy. Not many people do that, but he does this. that whole part goes through twice, so you end up going back to the whole. Okay, so after you roll through that, and I wrote synth in your tabs, you'll see where that is, and then where the guitar comes in. Solo number 3 comes in at 250. This is the real melodic part. So let's break that down. On the B string, 12, 13, 15. 13 E bend, I'd use middle and back it. Stop the note, pick it without bending, vibrato, 15 B vibrato. On the B string, 12, 13, 15, 15. Half step bend, stop the note, 15 vibrato. 13, 15, 13, 12 vibrato. So that gives you and then 12, 13, 15 B, and then I gotta change to page 5. 13 on the high E bend, stop the note, pick it again, 15 B half step, then stop the note, 15 vibrato, so it's on the B, 12, 13, 15, 15, half step bend, 15 E, half pre-bend 15B, and then come down. So let me play that. It goes, and then 13E, 15, 13B, and then 15, 12, 15 EBE. That's vibrato.